Hi friends, it's Jamie here from the True Bravado, and here I am in the delicious fields. I don't even know what kind of fields, some plantery, some shrubbery, maybe it's soybeans. Anyway, I'm here in the most exciting and beautiful Ohio, and I just a few days ago departed from Shambhala Mountain Center. It was very difficult to say goodbye. I'm not so good at goodbyes, never was, never will. I mean, maybe I will be one day. But as I was facing this fear and just like opening up to this uncomfortable goodbye from all of like my best friends that I met while I was there, the quote by Chris McCandless from the Into the Wild came in mind. It's happiness is only real when shared. And I reflected on it for a couple days, and I think I'm ready to just share with you guys what I've learned living in a community, in a retreat center like that. I learned a lot, and not all of it is going to be apparent right now, but from what I do understand, the main thing I learned was how awesome it is and how much growth can be found in living in a community. It was challenging at times, like I mentioned, but I learned how to live with an open heart and communicate and, do what's best for the community without saying, oh, but this is, for example, if I had to clean more than I wanted to, it's not, oh, this sucks, I don't want to do this, this is taking forever. It's like, this is best for the community and it's not about me right now. And I think there was a lot of that towards the end of my stay because there was a huge, really intense retreat that was going on. My friends at SMC, you know what I'm talking about. And so it was a lot of that sacrifice for the better of all. And also, not to mention, I think part of being a human is wanting to feel part of something bigger than yourself and wanting to have a connection with other people, and the community life brought that completely. I mean, sometimes you couldn't even get away, it was so close, but it was a beautiful thing, and I really fell in love with all of the people that I lived with and worked with. It was just like, these people are amazing, and I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. Also, shout out to Jeff, I love you, because I told you I would shout out, so everyone else too, but Jeff, I love you. And another big thing I learned at Shambhala Mountain Center was just being able to better and more skillfully speak my truth and honor what I felt in myself and what I needed, what I wanted. Before, I wasn't so skillful at that. I, tried my best, but, not the greatest communicator of whatever I was feeling and thinking. And this time around, I was put into situations where I had to say how things made me feel, or if something made me uncomfortable. I'm getting better at that, and that's a huge life skill. And so I'm really grateful for the opportunity to practice that, because that's gonna be a big part of life for a long time, so might as well get used to it, right? And whenever you do practice this speaking your truth, as we call it, like, you open up the opportunity for other people to speak their truth as well. And it's not this, oh, I want to just say something perfect and make everything okay. No, you can say how you really feel, and that opens a dialogue, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Third thing I learned throughout my time at SMC was how important meditation is, and just how much that really does affect how I feel day to day. It's kind of like, as my best friends in Navisa would say, checking the weather report. So, when I wake up in the morning and I feel like P. Diddy, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so I wake up in the morning and I start my meditation, and I just say, like, what's going on? Am I crazy busy in my head, or am I just like chill, calm? What's going on? You know what I mean? And through that, I can get to know myself better, and I can learn to be more patient with myself and more compassionate with myself, which then spreads to others. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to say about that part, but it's just taught me to kind of trust in whatever is happening in the moment, and that should happen that way. I went into Shambhala, SMC, the experience is like, what the hell am I going to do with my life next? I just lived in Spain for 2 years. What's going to happen? And, you know, what happened is that I said, I don't know. And that's okay. So there's a trust there now that wasn't before. And it turns out that that's actually a really exciting thing, to just live for the now and not be exactly sure what's going to happen, but not freak out too much about that groundlessness that I'm facing. Those are just a few things that I've learned during my time at Shambhala Mountain Center, and if you guys have the opportunity to go up there and just visit or do a retreat or even do a volunteer ship or whatever it's called, like I did, it's amazing. It's great. I want to be there up next summer, but I'm not going to say anything right now for sure because you never know. That would be amazing. And reach out to me if you have any questions, any ideas, anything at all. I would love to hear from you. All my love. Goodbye.